What's happening, everyone? Listen, just want to clear something up, yeah? I've just finished work, by the way, if I'm a bit scruffy. But this Sam Walker's made a few comments underneath Marvin Herbert's post about me, saying, basically I commented saying that I'd go on, someone's commented saying Marvin, Darren, Ditchy, Sam Walker, James English all sit down in a room. I commented straight away saying I'm right up for that. Now, by saying I'm up for that, it's not me saying, like, I want to, like, go and thrash it out and all have a little talk amongst each other. No. The comment I made was, let's all sit there and see who's an 100% and who's full of shit, right? So let me just say something now, right? Sam commented underneath it saying, let me just get my phone, right? So I want to clear this one up right now, yeah? So Sam commented underneath it saying, this is about me. As for Liam, there's no reason for him to sit in a room with me, James and Marvin. No one's got a problem with him. That's a silly question. I'm in my own lane, so is James, so is this. And as for Liam, he wants to sit in a room with Darren after he's slagged Darren off. That just screams he'll do anything for views, because Darren would actually punch his head in. I'm not being fake, I'm just true, this is what he said. The next one, it goes on to, as for Liam coming across that he'll do anything for views and pretending to care about getting people work, I do fucking care about getting people work, and I do get people work. I've had so many people inbox me telling me he's begging them to put him on their story and begging to get on people's podcasts. Right, so let me clear this up, yeah? I've asked James English to go on his podcast. That's the only podcast I've asked to go on, yeah? So let's get another thing clear. With the getting people in work, I get people in work. I advertise the company, they get in touch with the company, they get training, they get work, right? As for sitting down in the room and Darren smashing me head in, listen, if he smashes me head in, he smashes me head in, but at least at the end of the day, I'll go and meet him and have him a straightener without a tool. Now let me go back to something now, yeah? So Sam Walker, for instance, yeah? I met Sam once years ago. Someone gave me a number and said, this fella's after a box of weed. I said, who is it? He said, Sam Walker. I said, who's that? He said, some fucking muppet from Garston, right the other end of Liverpool. I said, yeah, sweet, I'll go and rob him, he's only a div. Turned up, bit of shitty tiny bit of weed, and I mean like a 50 sack of weed in 2 JD bags. Got out the car, it's me and my mate, I was on my own, I got out the car on my own. I got out the car, Sam's out the car on the phone like a shit bag, wouldn't be near the car. Yeah, the money's in the driver's seat, lad, just grab it, go on, nice one, lad. So I dropped the weed, took the envelope, drove away, the envelope was full of fake dough. So was the, and obviously the weed was fake, so we both bumped each other. Now as for myself, I've been honest, I've had dough, I've been skint. I've had a gaff to stay, I haven't had a gaff to stay. I've been up, been down, been high, been low, been everything, yeah? Now let's get into Sam, yeah? All I know is Sam, and all proper people in Liverpool know is Sam. He just fucks with fake money. He's always fucked with it for years, right? Years. I know birds who've been sent the bar off him with fake scores. While he's out with his fake Louis Vuitton, fake Gucci top, fake, everything's fake, what he's got on. Who do you know who goes to gym in a Louis Vuitton top? Now we all follow footballers, we all follow millionaires. Who the fuck goes to gym in Louis Vuitton gear and Da Vinci gear? Fucking grip, mate. You're on Curry Mile in Manny every single day, mate. You're telling me you're not buying snack gear. Other things, put videos up every day, like how much dough he's got and how much he lives with his mate. It's not his own gaff, he's got no gaffs, he's a fucking idiot. He went to jail for not paying for a window screen. Back a bit more now. Now Sam was in jail and a load of cars got smashed up and burnt outside. I can tell you now, I know who got that done and it wasn't Sam. And everyone in Liverpool knows who got that done and it wasn't Sam. Sam was the unlucky he couldn't get a sentence for it because of how brash he is. And all of the time he's put a video up of someone getting hit with a pool ball in jail. The kid who done it got nicked because of that video. Another one, Sam Walker writes to the Liverpool Echo when he's in jail. I remember a story about Sam Walker, and he wrote to the Echo telling them that him and Curtis Warren were pen pals. There's another story saying that Sam has wrote to the Echo and told them that he's done Stephen French in because he was bullying other prisoners. The stories are endless. Now again, I know kids, Sam knows this, and people in Liverpool know this. Sam went to Walton a few years back and got robbed for a watch in our local jail in Liverpool. The lads who robbed the watch thought they had a touch. The watch was snide. Now again, back onto other stuff. Sam Walker, I remember years ago, he used to take pictures outside people's gaffs and blagged who it is, and you know, even lately he's put videos up where there's money in the video, and that's not his money. People in Liverpool know his money, that wasn't Sam's. That's why the video comes down. Now again, back to the chasing views and followers. I don't write to the Echo and tell them I've done French here. I don't write to the Echo and tell them I was Curtis Warren's pen pal. I don't write to the Echo at all. I do what I do for myself and people around me. Do you get what I'm saying? No need for me to write to the Echo, and I've done things to people who are well known in Liverpool who I could write to the Echo and say. That's where the notorious comes from, all this shit about Sam, because he's self-proclaimed off the Echo, of writing to the Echo. The other thing, he sneaked out of the country, showed the police how you can sneak out the country. I wouldn't do that myself, it's a bit grassy. Second to that, he was only wanted for not answering bail for a driving offence, and weren't actually wanted. He was only wanted in Merseyside. He was basically called a named offender, where you're not even wanted. Do you get what I'm saying? It's called a named offender. That's what he was, so he could have got out of the country with his passport. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing having to do this. Now, I've been on the phone to Sam trying to get him to phone me for the past 20 minutes. I've been trying to get him to phone me. He just wants to send voice notes. Everything I send across to him, he fires back, talking about something totally different. Now, I've just outed them about outing that Helen Wood, saying that she was a paedophile in Dubai, going to sleep with young kids in Dubai. That was fucking heavy, that's a girl, that. She's got a kid herself, probably the same age as the kid you're on about, so that was naughty, mate. That's proper trolling, that, lad. Now, with Helen Wood, if you want to say things like that about the likes of Helen Wood, on the back of that, Sam, you also said I've got evidence to prove this, and you showed a conversation of someone on Instagram. You showed no evidence at all to show that Helen Wood's been saying what you're doing. All you done was chase their followers like fuck. Another one, James English. Every few weeks I see Sam Walker. I'm going on James English podcast in 2 weeks. Poor James English must have reposted you about 1 million times. You still haven't been on his podcast, you fucking idiot. And then when you say you are going on one, you're saying you're not talking about your past. Do you know why? Because you haven't got a past to talk about. You're just a fucking fraud. Everything you've got's fake. See me, bro? I'd walk around in a night top. Do you get what I'm saying? Then walk around in a snide top. Like, you just snide everything you're talking about, everything you are. The way you talk. Even on me voice notes, you're struggling to get words out, bro. You don't even sound like a Scouser. Do you get what I'm saying, lads? Like, when you're talking, it's the least authentic I've ever seen in my life. Anyone who watches you talk and they think that's real and 1,000,000%, the mad body language, or anyone who can talk or spot things, you just talk absolute fucking shit. You get absolute shit. Now, there was another incident where your missus was in a car with one of your family members and his actual bed. You got all paranoid. You phoned police and told them that they had drugs in the car. The car got pulled over and they weren't even going for a threesome. Just a normal little drive. That man nearly got recalled, bro. People in Liverpool know who this man is. You know who this man is, and he'd fucking blow your head clean off if he ever got the chance to. So with me, lad, I've asked you to come and meet